Hey, my friends, got a question for you. Can you make today a personal growth experience? Check this out. Before you confront someone over an issue, stop and examine your motives. Ask yourself a couple of questions. Is your goal to help or humiliate them? Ask yourself, would you approach things differently if you weren't so personally involved? Are you confronting this person to make yourself look better? You see, cutting someone else down in order to lift yourself up is, to me, the lowest form of ego gratification. I like what this poet Khalil Gibran said, to be little, you need to be little. Don't do it. It's nothing but a sign of insecurity. Do you know that commitment to continual improvement is the key to reaching your potential and being successful? You see, every single day, you can become a little bit better than you were yesterday. And it puts you one step closer to your potential. And I believe that you'll also find that what you get as a result of your growth is not nearly as important as what you become along the way. I like to do a lot of reading. One of my favorite authors is John Maxwell, and in his book called The Success Journey, and I'll leave a link for you to that book in the description box. You know, he talks about a story of a Spanish composer cellist named Pablo Casals, and that during the final years of his life, he had a young reporter ask him, Mr. Casals, you're 95 years old and considered the greatest cellist that ever lived. Why do you still practice 6 hours a day? Well, Mr. Casals' answer was, I think I'm making progress. That's awesome to me. That's the kind of dedication to continual growth that you should have. People who reach their potential, no matter what their profession or background, think in terms of like improvement. If you think you can hold your ground and still make the success journey, you're mistaken. As the great General George Patton said, always take the offensive, never dig in. I love that. Another factor in your personal growth development comes from the area of your relationships with others. Carefully examine your closest relationships. You can tell a lot about which direction your life is heading by looking at the people with whom you have chosen to spend your time and to share your ideas with. Look around. Seriously. Look around the next time you get together. Look at those people that you're choosing to spend your life with. The values and priorities you learn from these friends really do affect the way that you think and act. If they're positive and maybe dedicated to growth, then their values and their priorities will encourage you and reinforce your desire to develop yourself. Let me encourage you again. Look around. Do it the next time you're with the people that you're choosing to spend your time. Dedication to growth not only enlarges you and it increases your potential, it also motivates you. It begins a cycle of growth that, if you think about it and if you continue it, it just leads to further and more extensive growth. And that leads to a more fulfilling and productive life. aim if you dedicate yourself to personal development. There's just no telling where it will lead you in your life. All right, fire, my friends. If you dedicate to personal development, like I just said, I know one thing for certain. It can take you only up. Or you could go up like this. If you haven't already, get started today. Right now. Make growth your main goal in life and be prepared to climb higher than you believe possible.